Hey everyone, Minky here, just with a quick spoiler warning. This video contains spoilers for The Legend of Zelda Nimpize Adventure and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Time to finally get the sculpture. You know, and completely fail at it. I can get it from here. Alright, now time to go speak to Grog. Because I feel like that's... Wait, hang on. Hey, I got all the sculptures in the forest area, so the dungeons don't actually count, unless they've actually reconfigured it, but I doubt that. And there's no Hyrule Field still on my map, but that's fine. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, of course it's here, yeah. I'm just trying to think of like the best path there, if you will, because like obviously we've got to like go all the way there, and I'd rather not get caught by the Gerudos if possible, because that means we've got to, you know, go to the Danal first. I mean, I'll try it out here, see if it actually does anything, well, not does anything, but you know what I mean. I see how easy it is, because I remember getting a good number of times when I could just go through here easy. Oh, I dodged him! But, you know, this is what it is. Now let's go speak to Grog. Now, I was thinking about it last time, that I could just, you know, I've got to set up for his wind, but I don't have to, because I can just use a warp song, because that'll get the same effect going. I'll reset the timer to 000 regardless, meaning I can just warp away. And I'll try both areas as well. I'll try both songs, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Alright. And hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, I can actually get a different, because maybe it does have a different effect depending on you know, which area you go to as well. I kind of doubt it, because in the base game it wouldn't, but in this game obviously there's well, the warps are quite different. That's weird. It's not that one. Weird. Okay, now here, I think this is like, I think this one is the main entrance, the one I'm looking at right now, because I'm pretty sure it's been a while since I've properly played Ocarina of Time in any shape or form, but I know this, I'm pretty sure this is the one where you enter from. So therefore this one would be thingamajig, whatever it's called. The one with the school kid, we don't teach Saria Song to him, you're just the one that you play Saria Song to, you know. Oh, that's the same one. Yeah, this is the one where you speak, where you can go teach, where you can go play the Saria Song to thingamajig, or you can oh, it's disappeared. Got to the area, that's weird. That's weird, but okay. Actually, I can just come down here now, actually, now I think about it. Can't I? And that'll take me to the... Yeah, I can take this area. Okay, cool. And, but yeah, that's... It's, you know, so I'm just thinking, like, you know, we can try out both songs, see what happens. And I think I've tested out that area pretty much all intact now as well, but... So, except for the obviously playing the below or fire. So I'll try that out now, and then I'm going the wrong way. And then obviously there's the other songs as well that I haven't got access to yet. But I'll try those. I can always like try those in the bonus episode, because I always like trying to go for the Biggoron Sword as soon as possible. So, you know, because like the Biggoron is really, it's like it is the best sword in the game in terms of like power and such, and so it's always nice to have. And you can get it before any Idle Link dungeon as well. That's the wrong song. There we go. It's been too long since I've played properly. I've played the 3DS version a little bit in the last 4 years, but I've not played well, I've not played the N64 at all in those 4 years. Actually, I kind of have, but that would have stopped at the end of 2020. So let's put on the fire tunic, because that's the tunic we actually want on. That's 1 second again. Huh, it's different time. Different time of day. That's weird. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. I don't know why I forgot to mention this, but one thing I forgot to mention, because I don't typically remember, is that you can't hear it because I've had to mute the song, mute the music, but Kojiro does actually still croak or whatever they do in you know, they do still, you know, make a sound, if you will, you know, when you're in the Lost Woods, just like in the base game. Which is kind of weird, but, you know, I mean, it makes sense though. Because you're not supposed to have Kojiro or anything with the Biggoron Sword Side Quest in Nimpize anyway. So it doesn't make sense for it to, you know, for them to have like patched that out, if you will. So, you know, and obviously you saw as well that glitch, that timer glitch. I think I'd call it a glitch, to be honest, because it's like when you've got like 2 timers on, but you'll only take 1 in. It still does that. It does that in Nimpize, and believe it or not, that is not required at all for the Biggoron Sword Side Quest. It's not required whatsoever, even without a Pona. It's not required. I mean, you do need a Pona for if you're doing an ACP run. Yes, for the fact that she's considered part of 100%, but also because you do need her for access to Gerudo, Gerudo's Valley or Gerudo's Fortress if you need that access there. Because you need to talk to Muto, I think his name is, or Mutar. I'm pretty sure it's Muto because I'm pretty sure it's the same as another series. And you know, so that's so yeah, she is required at least for that. She's not required for the game whatsoever, even for minimalist or anything, but she is required at least for ASAP run, which is essentially the exact opposite of that. So of a minimalist. So, you know, alright, I'm not going to try to go into that well. Well, I am, and then I'll just go in and then it's so weird because it's like here, it's Swords River. But it's actually going nighttime? Or yeah, okay, it's going nighttime. Alright, I'm gonna not save and quit, I'm gonna actually save and go to Ocarina of Time, actually. Yeah, I've not seen this in a while, have you? And over in Ocarina of Time, I'm actually going to deliver this mushroom because, you know, I've pretty much explored what I need to in Nimpize. Now I want to do what I can in here. So it's just a matter of figuring out where you've got to go. Whoa. Right, so the good thing is in the Lost Woods, as I don't think. And then I will need to now. I did try earlier today to see if I can find the potion shop, but unfortunately I couldn't. I just couldn't find it, and I didn't want to watch any Let's Plays or anything of it. Like, I did try looking it up, but I didn't want to watch any Let's Plays because because I didn't want to like spoil anything for myself, because I do want to watch. I don't want to like. Oh God! Oh, he still got me on the ladder. Lame. Alright, it's the other one. Oh, they're both here. What the hell, man? But yeah, I do want to at least be, you know, sort of surprised, if you will, when it's going through the game. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying not to watch any Let's Plays or anything. And guides as well. I don't try and watch the guides, but if something of a guide pops up, then of course I'll, if I can find a guide of it, I'll obviously watch it if need be. But if not, then, you know, then I won't. Yeah, here. Well, I mean not here, but also I'm just, you know, going through there just to get through here quicker. And this is the area I was on about. This is the area where you just randomly jump out into the void. I had a grog for, I think, the 4th, maybe 5th time. You must be a nice guy. You must be a not so nice guy because you're taking forever. No, I'm kidding. Oh no, I don't want to. I didn't even need to press that. No, I gotta go through it again. I got keyboard but the wrong way around. Alright, I'm gonna show you my path for at least this, little bit. Because, well, I don't have a Pona, but I can, obviously, well, you could talk to Muto pretty easily, actually, in all fairness, in this game. You know, so, in Nimpize even, I should say. So you don't even need any form of, like, overhead kind of thing. But I don't know if you can talk to him. I don't know if he's related to a time. I don't think he is, but I know the second bit isn't. Like, I know what he gives you isn't a timer, but I don't know about the first one. So, because again, it's been ages since I played through this game, and I can't even remember what I did last time. I think last time I played on the 3DS version, where I would have likely still gotten the Biggoron Sword, I probably did something completely different. I think I did the Megaton Hammer, like a New Game Plus kind of thing. Whereas on the Ocarina of Time on N64, I think that would have been a DA journal on DeviantArt, where I was like going through some glitches and whatnot. It would have taken a minute to get all the way here. Now I'm going to show a little trick. I wouldn't even call this an exploit, to be honest, but you can actually jump up this right here and and that's the house you want to go into, but I'm going to show going through here just to show that it can be done like proper, if you will. Oh. Never mind then. Well, there's not that much of a time difference, and I've probably taken more time to fail at this jump than I am to go through there anyway, so. But yeah, it doesn't, you know, there's no problem with doing this. It is faster, but it's not like a deficit. I don't know, you know what I mean. A good thing it's open 24/7 as well. That's weird, I was still running. And hello, sir. That bomb, he had to go into the forest. Give it to me now. Alright, fortunately this isn't a timer. There's only one time when there's a timer on either side, and that's right near the end, so. So now we have the odd person. Now I can give this to Grog. I could give this to Grog on this version if I wanted to, but I could easily also give this to Grog on the in the other version, Nimpize Adventure. So I guess I'll do that. Also, before I do that, I just want to show some off because I think this is worth saying. I feel like it's worth pointing out anyway. The fact that I can't get this. Yeah, I can't get the I don't know. It might be just glitchy based on where I am. I don't know. Or I might just be sucking at it. But I think it's here. Yeah, you see it. Let me have a look. So obviously I've not got the fire medallion yet, meaning that the Death Mountain is still on fire. But here it's just normal. Like it just looks normal, like it's not, like there's no problem whatsoever. But you can get the Temple of Time, and it's literally the first thing you notice. Aside from obviously the darkness of just the world around you. It's the very first sort of like problem, like major issue you see, and you think, oh no, what's happened to Darunia? You know? Which is a bit weird that it's Darunia, the Darunia area that's first seen like that, and not, you know, the Lost Swords or anything. I mean, it makes sense geographically, because obviously it's there, it's a mountain, you're going to see it right there anyway, you're going to see it from far and wide. You're not going to see the forest from far and wide, but you know what I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, bring you back to your home place, if you will, rather than the random second place. I mean, I guess it's the first place that truly accepted you, if you will. So I guess, in a sense, it is the first place of something, but, you know. Hey, yeah, that's an arrow on there as well. I wonder if that's in the thingy, actually. I don't think it is. Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, when I'm at it, I can do this. So, in order to get Hyrule Field onto the map, onto the pause menu map, in order to do that, you actually, all you need to do is go through, you know that bridge through where you see Saria with the Fairy Ocarina. You only need to go through the second part of that into Hyrule Field. You don't need to go into that whole cutscene with the Fairy Ocarina or anything. You just need to enter the second bit, you know, or rather, you just need to exit out of this. So that's all there is to it. And by doing so, you get this cutscene, which, by the way, if you do this at night time or when you've got all three spiritual stones but haven't seen Zelda running away yet, it's kind of cool because you get to see the fire there. You know, and the drawbridge closed. It's pretty cool. But now, as you can see, oh, I guess I was wrong then. What the hell? Maybe we need to do its killing. I don't know. I'm sure that worked. That's really weird. I'm sure that worked because I'm pretty sure I tried that before and it worked. Oh well, maybe I'm just like, maybe it's gonna be his youngling then. I don't know. It's really weird. But another thing you can do, actually, which is really kind of cool, is, you know, you can actually just, let's say, Frostwreck should not leave these woods. Why do I not remember reading this? Why do I not remember reading that? That's so weird, man. That's really weird. But something pretty nifty though. You can actually come through here as Adult Link and get Saria's the Fairy Ocarina. But you can also see Saria as Adult Link. And you leave from there, Winky. You know, the fact that you're taller than everyone else and you randomly grew when no one else did. But what gave that away? That I'm different. That's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I think it's the first time. Oh no, wait, no, this isn't the first time we met. Or at least had this Ocarina. And I'm just holding out the Ocarina of Time instead. I didn't think he'd do that. I think he'd still hold the Fairy Ocarina. You said the Fairy Ocarina. That's so weird, man. And the funny thing is that you technically throw away the Ocarina of Time to get this. Or not throw it away, you just no longer have it for whatever reason. That's, like, I mean, what other logical explanation do you have? You know, for him getting one Ocarina and then replacing it with the other. And I just casually run away, not instead of like proper run away, like Young does. But yeah, it's really weird. And I just come out normally. I mean, at least with the hook shot and long shot though, when you get a long shot it makes sense. That's so weird, it's not even on there with that, that's weird. But yeah, with the hook shot and long shot it makes sense that you don't keep both because, you know, you don't, because it's not like you need both anyway, and plus one's better than the other, one's clearly better than the other. But in this case, I mean, technically speaking, the Ocarina of Time itself is better than the Fairy Ocarina, at least, you know, in terms of, uses, if you will, and by that, what I mean specifically is that, you know, that the Ocarina of Time is supposed to be the one with the magic. But the thing about that, though, is that, let's look at the Ocarina of Time with my C buttons. That's so cool, man. But the thing about that, though, is that both of them are supposed to have that sort of like magical power, if you will. Or both of them seem to have that sort of magical power, even though the Ocarina of Time theoretically should have it, and not the Fairy Ocarina, or at the very least, the Fairy Ocarina should be like a worse off version, if you will. Like the Ocarina of Time is better than the Fairy Ocarina. In the same vein as the hook shot and the long shot. But like, it seems like the Fairy Ocarina itself is just as capable of doing some stuff, you know, everything that the Ocarina of Time can do, because you can play Zelda's Lullaby. Actually, I guess that doesn't really make much of a difference, because that's the song itself being useful, rather than the fact that you know it. You know, because you know it, that's why it's useful. I don't mean like specifically the magic in it. Then there's the Lon Lon Man, so that's the Epona song. So that's obviously, again, that's just a calling card kind of thing, if you will. That's like saying like, oh hey Epona, come over here. You know, that kind of like in you know, it's just calls her over. I don't think you know what I mean. You know, I don't think that's magic. The third song, what's the third song? Saria's song. Now that's magic. In all fairness, I think that's magic to some degree. I mean, last time I checked, Saria said something about literal magic being used with it. So it's not like the Fairy Ocarina has no magic whatsoever if it's capable of talking to Saria like that. The fourth song, the Song of the Sun Song. Now, I guess you could argue that the Sun Song itself, the Sun Song is quite the anomaly, I think, because you could argue that it's the song itself that causes it. And Grog's gone. I killed Grog. Angry to say those still. But yeah, the Sun Song, you could argue that maybe that's just like yeah, I'm gonna go do things, by the way. Okay, actually no, wait, no I'm not, actually. I'm gonna go back to music. Let's look for Fado first. But you could argue that the Sun Song is either like the song itself is magical, and or that you know, you know, you could argue that maybe like the Sun Song is like, you know, maybe it's like a game mechanic kind of thing. It's not, you know, it's not true to the game itself, but rather it's like you know, yeah, it's not true to the game itself, if you will. It's just a matter of like, you know, it's just something for you, the player, to use to get by time quick in case you need it to be day or night time. You know, something like that. You know, or you know, it's and those are all 4 songs you can get with the Sun Song. I mean the Fairy Ocarina, I should say. So kids have been really aggressive lately, and yet they appear nowhere. Where are they? Forest Temple is located somewhere in the forest. That's weird. Didn't he say something? I'm pretty sure he said something about Neru's tears freezing over last time I came in here when I was exploring stuff. Oh well, maybe he got his takes updated. Oh well, I'm looking for. I wonder if Feather is still here then, or like the game state has changed for her. I do wanna. That's bugs. Sweet. I do wanna talk to her first. I want to see if she's here first before, you know, doing it in Ocarina of Time. He's still up. He's still cloned. I'll have to look into that then and see if he changes as well when I get a Epona. But yeah, it's but then obviously the Ocarina of Time you could argue is the whole, you know, the whole thing. You know, that's the one you play the Song of Time on. Song of Storms is kind of is just itself, you know, and then what else? There's a chest up here, by the way. I'm not going to take it though because it might be rupees, and I'd rather, you know, make use of them. Even if it's like 1 rupee, I want to make use of it. As silly as that sounds. And then obviously you've got the 6 warp songs. And the Scarecrow song. Technically the Scarecrow song does count as an Ocarina of Time song as opposed to a Fairy Ocarina song. But, you know, it's just all sorts of weird, you know. Because like, you think it's like, in the actual game though, there's nothing like, you know, in the actual game, nothing is different between the two of them. You know, they're both gonna give you the same use regardless, it doesn't matter. That, you know, this or that of the games or whatever. So you can still have the Fairy Ocarina and it'll still work as, you know, intended. You know, and, you know, yeah, I don't think we're going to find Fado, to be honest, because I don't really know where else to look for because, like, really, we don't have anywhere we don't have any, like, timers now we can use to get back to that little section of the Lost Woods like we did before. You know, and we don't have any, I've checked all the way through Lost Woods, not Lost Woods, the Kokiri Forest, and nothing showed up. No one showed up there, so unless she's in like a really specific spot, like just a really weird spot, you know. In which case, and yeah, like I guess you can say that she's there, but you know, otherwise, you know, like she's nowhere to be found. I'm just checking here because maybe she's here, you know, on the off chance that she is here for some reason, you know, because I don't know, the guy who made this just had to put her somewhere. And thought, oh hey, let's put her here, you know, just because lol, you know. But no, she's not here. Unless she's just like really off screen, you know, she's just like really in a really weird spot. You know? Is that like actual land? Well no, because like obviously you've fallen to the depths, but still. Wait, have I cloned the sound effect? No, I haven't. I thought I had because like the sound effect was still going on and it raining. Yeah, that's so she can't go down there. It's really weird it's a temple in a tree as well. You know? But I guess it is what it is. But is it night time? That's really weird. Okay, that was weird because the music didn't play then that time. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know where she is. So I guess we'll have to take this to Thingamajig. No knocking at time, which is all well and good. Yeah, there's no like I said, she's in a really weird spot, but she's not. So also, why is there like a random Scudula here? That's so weird. I don't know. I mean, like, we can go check the Deku Tree, but other than that, or the shop, which I don't think she was in there. No. ... Sounds about right. Alright, Deku Tree time. I think they changed the Deku Tree as well because you can't go over the roots of the Deku Tree. Like I tried and it just doesn't. I think they've just raised the roots a little bit. I don't know, like right here. Unless I'm just somehow mistaken when I got up here last time. Let me climb this through instead. No. Oh, okay, maybe I am mistaken. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I just the bomb hover over. But I've not really tried bomb hovering, I've not really gone through with it. But I've done it like once or twice in an area where you only just bomb hover once anyway. Yeah, I got over. There's got to be something over here for getting over like that, because that was no way an exploit. But it looks like they've removed the Sheikah Stone. Yeah, it doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like, anything back here. Yeah. Well, you can just climb on this side, because of course. Oh well, okay, time it is then. And then I think I'll call it quits for this part, even though it's only 33 minutes long at the moment, and that's including the cuts that I've got to make. And yeah, that's you know, it is what it is. You know, it's I'm just trying to get like this side quest done, see how it goes and whatnot. I want to see. I'm really interested in the Nimpize side of it as well, especially with that, you know, that little glitched timer, if you will. That's pretty interesting. You know, because that was really weird. I mean, it's obvious. I kind of understand why it was like that a little bit. Yeah, I dodged him this time. It's a little weird, but like it's kind of understandable. Forgot your idle link. It doesn't work. You can't get spam rolls. I mean, you kind of can, but you kind of can't. And now he tries to talk to me right as I get through here. Oh well. Alright, Fado. This is for you. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody's Stalfos. So he's not here anymore. Only his soul is left. Hee. The medicine's made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Are we okay? But I've never understood that. Why do you need to give it to her? Like, why do you give her? Why do you need to give her the mushrooms? And why does she want the mushrooms back? When, you know, they've been used for thingamajig, you know, for whatever it's called. You know, I've also just realised I might have glitched myself out of the poacher's sword there. Not the poacher's sword, the Decanot upgrade. There's a little, like, glitch kind of thing where they set the flag wrongly. Oh hey, it's Good Kid's here now. But, you know, Fado isn't, and I think she's just gone now. Yeah, which is always a little bit weird. I need to try jumping across all these platforms. I've always wanted to, but I've never really thought to. Why are they even here? I've actually just thought, why are they even here? Because they're like trees. But, look, and now she interrupts me like that proper. But yeah, there's like trees, but without the thing. Like, is there a secret down there that I just don't know about? That you need the hover boots for? Oh well. Alright, back to Nimpize we go. Actually, I should check for the arrow, actually, now I think about it. Because, theoretically, it should spawn on both maps, but at the same time I can understand why it doesn't, you know, spawn on the Nimpize map. No, it doesn't spawn on this map, that's weird. Alright, let's go to Muto then. See what he has to say about this poacher's saw. So we don't need to travel this time for it. And this is also the part, by the way, where you would need to the school kid's back. Did I see the school kid there? Yeah, they're back, what the hell? Does that mean the Kaku's out again? But yeah, this is the point, by the way, if you were doing this in all in Ocarina of Time, well, if you were doing this at all in Ocarina of Time, you would need a pony at this point in order to give this thingamajig. Yeah, it doesn't look anything. I don't know, I'm just going to go straight to thingamajig. But yeah, this is the point where you would need a pony or the long shot, because the bridge is out and you need either or. So obviously if you're doing this, if you just want the Biggoron Sword, you would still need to unlock a pony before you turn Adult Link. Oh, well, I say unlock a pony, I mean, you know, get a pony song, and then you'll need to go out your way to get a pony herself. And that would give you access to, you know, this, the poacher saw. It also give you access to the Gerudo area as well. You can take them on as well at this point, which is pretty cool. You know, I always love doing. This is kind of like part of the inspiration for Ace appearances. Getting the Biggoron Sword Side Quest done so quickly, because it's really nice to just have the Biggoron Swords just unlocked for you automatically. Well, not automatically, but you know what I mean, like for all the bosses. Like, it's really nice. Like, because you can just like wail on the bosses, you know, like really easily. Like Phantom, like obviously, like with Phantom Gun in Volvigai, well for Volvigai it makes a free heart run without the fire tunic much easier. With Morpha and Phantom Ganondorf, it doesn't really make a difference. With Bongo, it doesn't really make a difference, and with Twin Rover, you can actually one cycle her. Well, I can anyway with it. So I know you can one cycle her with that, but you know, I thought I left that for my old lady. Oh well. my Biggoron tool broke, so I was going to go on city to get it repaired. Bro, you're stuck here, man. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Your coming here was great timing. Will you give me my sword? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good a return, but take this anyway. You traded the purchase sword for a big broken Goron's sword. Visit Biggoron to get it repaired. So yeah, we've actually got 2 swords on us, and we can't even use this in battle, even though I think it's the same sprite and everything. As weird as that is, that's like really strange shit. It doesn't let you. Kinda sucks, but you know, I guess it is what it is. I guess going to Gerudo, the Gerudo refuge sets it to, you know, just barely night break, you know, nightfall or whatever, and it seemed like the sun went really fast just then as well. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying, to be honest. Don't we all? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it an episode there because I think we've done pretty good. I think we've done pretty good there. I think we've gotten pretty nice stuff done there, and I think I'll finish the Biggoron Sword Side Quest next time because I don't have any more videos to edit, meaning I don't have to worry about. I can record another video and not have to worry about backing up my file. So you know, all is good there. So yeah. As for the Ocarina, by the way, you can, like, if you have the Fairy Ocarina as Adult Link, you're never supposed to. You're just never supposed to have the Fairy Ocarina as Adult Link. But if you do have it, then you just have the Ocarina of Time, you know, to play. Even though on the C stick it's on the C button it's Fairy Ocarina. It's really weird. But as Young Link, it does make a difference. It does look like the Fairy Ocarina. So, you know. And yeah, look, there's still no fire ring, by the way. So there's no ring at all this time. So yeah. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Have a monkey day.